Hey guys, Tuff here. Sorry I didn't make a video yesterday. I said I was making them all week. Yesterday was my Christmas, so you know I did my Christmas thing yesterday. But I got a lot of cool shit for you today. I got Kylie's knife and Spyderco Captain and another knife which is really sweet. I'll tell you about in a minute. First I want to make you guys jealous. Just to show you some more of Anonymous's knives actually. So, I don't know what this is. If someone could tell me, that'd be cool, though. This is like Damascus carbon fiber karambit with red G10 and titanium liners. It's a little dirty, but, you know, hasn't been used. Pretty cool. Never seen anything like it before, actually, so pretty neat. Also, you guys are going to shit yourself. I shit myself when I saw this one. This is an old-ass Mike Snowdy knife maker, Hawkbill. I don't know what it's called, but I know it's really old and it's like pretty much in new condition almost. I mean, just need to wipe it off and stuff, but I know this one is definitely really rare. And I've always been a fan of Snowdy, so it's really cool to see one of these. And it's got the sheath and everything. These are all going to be on sale, guys, on probably USN, Blade Forums, you know, tough knives on USN, Tough Thumbs everywhere else, so USN on Tough Knives. This one I think is just like the coolest thing. I don't like battle songs that much. I mean, they're starting to grow on me, but this one is awesome. This is Larry Davidson and Mick Strider collaboration, I guess. It looks like an SNG. It's got like anodized blue titanium, which is freaking cool as hell, and it's got like really nice ergonomics on it for a battle song. That's my problem with battle songs, guys, is it's just not ergonomic. But speaking of battle songs, I'm putting up a video, possibly along with this one, of Anonymous breaking his silence, and he's doing a video on all of his battle songs that he has for sale. There's those Benchmades, those original Benchmade prototypes. He explains some stuff about them, and a couple Microtechs, more than one actually. This guy and you know, some others, but it's really cool. And he also talks about his the Thuck knife a little bit more than I could. Yeah, he goes in more in depth with it. But yeah, I'm just gonna fondle these until they sell. Also, there's this, I forget what this is, Kukli or something, Kuklin or something? Karambit. It's tough. It's freaking sweet. Really thick. A little big for my hand. Grooves are pretty aggressive, but it's pretty sweet. This is pretty old too, so a very nice sheath with it. Like I've said in the past, you know, Anonymous has some ridiculous knives sitting around his place. I could just keep showing you guys. He said not to blow my wad all in one night, but I can't help it. Anyway, so I'll just keep the rest for later. So, first up, you guys probably want to see this. This is Kylie's knife that I still haven't decided whether I'm going to sell it, keep it, or I made the scales with basically selling it in mind, and Kylie in mind, his style. I mean, really, the blade he sent me is the only style, like, you know, me and Kylie had talked about handles a little bit, and, like, I personally think there's different, like, handle types for different knives, and this one just, it seemed to be, the only way I could do it was really, like, a contoured, smooth handle, and, you know, kind of paying homage to, if that's the right word, to Kylie, but, you know, I got some tiger stripe on there to make it, you know, more my style. But here's the blade. I taped it off and bead blasted the upper portion just lightly, just to give it a slight, you know, secondary second color, like a two-tone. And they got the brown and black G10 with white liners. It's a new color. I've only used it one other time. It's really nice. But I'm gonna make a sheath for this. Well, I'm not going to. Anonymous is going to, because I can't stand making sheaths. I'm gonna do some finishing work on it, just a little bit more. There's some, like, still some water jet marks there, but I got it for the most part. You know, it's heat treated, so I mean, not the easiest thing in the world to manipulate. But I think it looks very good. I got to talk to Kylie about what he would price it at. You know, I know I'd probably you know, tack on like not too much for the scales, what I would split it with. Or, you know, maybe we'll do a contest thing. I don't know. I gotta talk to Kylie first, though. But I can't remember what steel he said it was. But it looks cool. You can see that different finish here. Kind of gives it a more finished look to it. Yeah, I left the Kylie style. This is freaking sharp. I almost just cut myself. Yeah, this thing I've been just enjoying cutting paper with it. Actually, every time I like see it sitting there, I just grab it and just like just slice some paper. It's very, you know, it's really comfy. But yeah, for the handles, I mean, putting a pattern on here, or you know, it just wouldn't really work with it. So yeah, hopefully, Kylie, if you're watching, I hope you like this, man. I really appreciate you sending this there and giving me the option to keep it. That may be an option still. I mean, it'd be really cool to have this in my collection and just, you know, just as you know, showing like, you know, this is where YouTube has gotten me. You know, a really respected knife maker in the community, like sending me something for free. So yeah, I just really respect that. And the CKC Knives and Stuff, spelled just like that. That's his channel. If you don't know who he is, now you know, and you better subscribe to him. So next up, this is gonna be a long one, guys. So next up, I'm gonna save my pimp work on something you guys recognize for the end. This next one is I got notes on this guy. So when I went to the knife show, I met a guy that basically I don't know, he's a representative or owns, I forget. He owns this company, Zeka, and they make production knives, which I've customized a few of them. You guys saw them the other day, but I'll get more into those later on. Not this video, but later on in the week or next week. But they also do Damascus work, which I've just found I couldn't pass their table without just touching this thing. Like every time I went past it, it's a high carbon vanadium Damascus, proprietary mix of 4 Russian steels, 57 to 58 HRC. So that's all I know about it, and I also know that it kicks ass. So he, you know, gave me the privilege of putting scales on these. We're going to be working together in the future too, and I just love this knife. Like seriously, I'm not just saying this because I'm working with the guy. I honestly would buy this thing, and I just think it's so cool. And it was like twisted Damascus. I do some kind of twisting technique to get it to look like this. So here's the blade. You see a really cool, almost reptilian looking Damascus. Like, you know, usually with Damascus you get that same, like, you know, that same Damascus look most of the time. But this one is really cool. It's got this like double swedge going each angle. And we got my scales. Got the brown with the toxic green liners. You can see that Damascus pattern in the handle there with the titanium, or the not the titanium, the toxic green just like popping out there. I went for the fancy pants pivot screw construction standoffs or whatever. These things are like $5 a piece, I think. Pretty expensive stuff, but this thing you can see is just a perfect size, perfect shape. It just feels really good. My handles just really complement this thing, and the reptilian pattern could not be more perfect on this. So you can see the angles of the lines going that way in the middle, and then you got the angles of the lines. I try to make them fatter too. This thing is just beautiful. I love this knife. It's like file work without file work, pretty much. It's cool looking. I really like this Damascus. So that's that guy. And you guys have any questions about this one, you know, email me about it. I will have more information on this as we'll be working with them, continue working with them. Hopefully, right now it seems like they've really enjoyed my work. So, and next up, finally for the day, I also want to show you a preview. The Tuff Nugget is going to redesign basically, and it's going to be basically a tough toad. See, this is a tough toad. But it's got some slight differences. Actually, this is the shape of the new Tuff Toads I'm making. They're all going to be shaped like this. It's got slight differences. It kind of comes up more straight here and inward, more curved there. Just improved design. It feels awesome. Like, it's not so much better that it, like, you know, blows the other one out of the water or anything like that. It's the same thing, just you know, I got to tweak stuff as I go along. It's hard for me to just like stick to one thing. And real quick, Chosen 7x7, one of my favorite people on YouTube, one of my favorite people, one of my favorite customers I have. This is his Tuff Toad. I went an extra mile on his because he's, you know, been such a loyal customer and friend. Put the backspacer on here. I will be putting these on others. I didn't think I could really get to work out. I do need extra hardware, which isn't cheap, you know, going through these like this, you know. So I gotta probably put a smaller, like, regular standoff in here instead of using one of the pivots. But yeah, right now I just wanted to make this one real strong and real perfect. I do have to refinish the blade. I kind of was trying something on here, so you can see these weird lines. I was trying out some 3D pattern. You can see that really cool backspacer. It's in there, so it doesn't stick out. It still provides grip. It actually grabs your fingers. But it's just perfect. I love it. Carbon fiber. Gotta put a pocket clip on this guy and send him out and hopefully get it before, well, you won't get it before Christmas, but at least before the new year. Okay, finally, so pimp knife, pimped work here. Spyderco Captain. Never seen this one with the stonewash blade. Comes really shiny, which I absolutely hate. It's a cool blade. I will not sharpen this. You could not pay me to sharpen this thing, so it's a little bit dull right now, but it's very easy to sharpen up if you know how to sharpen recurves. And this one was a pain, so this was a lot of work. I was planning on doing more than I should have today, or than I actually did, but you know, this one took a lot more time. I wanted it to be perfect. I'm not complaining, I just wanted it to be perfect. You know, when it's harder, you know, I gotta spend more time on it because I'm not letting anything come out of here shitty, you know. So you got the blue dyed jade, so it's like slightly translucent, with white liners, and all sandblasted hardware. Gives it that nice little clean look to it. Sandblasted pocket clip with pointless lanyard hole. Yeah, that goes right into solid liners there. I don't know why there's a lanyard hole there. Perfectly centered. Action's nice and smooth. The grip is way improved. This thing didn't feel too good before, I didn't think. But it was kind of difficult. The reason it was a pain because it had white liners and I was dyeing the jade after I epoxied the liners on. Just because I know some epoxy would get on there and I have to just reshape it a little bit, you know. I just leave it a little fatter just so, you know, everything's uniform, but you can see this inside, everything's all nice and sandblasted. This thing looks great, in my opinion. VG10, of course, looks great. Stonewashed. Got a really rustic look to it. And it's really cool in this blade because this blade looks like some kind of primitive tool. But I definitely find this thing to be the coolest Captain I've ever seen. But yep, we got some more customs to show you in the next video. I just, you know, I'll show them to you tomorrow with my, you know, more pimp work. Got a Bone Collector 2 coming tomorrow. Shit, paramilitaries, Kershaws, you know, everything. This guy here, Lone Wolf. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching again. And real quick, I want to show this modification to a customer. We wanted to get rid of the flipper. See, it's not there anymore. Looks factory. Later, guys.